Hello and welcome everyone. Andy Bryan here from The Soul Pathway. And within this video I'm going to be providing you with a collective Soul Pathway reading for May 2022. First of all, I wanted to apologise that I hadn't put together a reading for April. Had a lot going on in my life, and I've recently moved home as well and found a new space and place to live, which I'm slowly settling into. So apologies again for not providing you with a video for April 2022. But what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at and exploring the energy of the month ahead. What I will say though before I get started is that April was quite a turbulent month for so many of us. We had many ups and downs and twists and turns on our path that often we didn't know whether we were coming and going. And I've spoken to many people during April, and they've experienced much of the same as what I've experienced in my life. But the good thing is, and what's more important than anything else, when you're experiencing these road bumps along the way, it's really essential to find peace and tranquility within yourself. No matter what's going on in your external world, if you hold that place of peace and harmony within, that's when you can truly make those shifts and changes in your life. Or more importantly, that's when you can truly stay in alignment with who you are. Because we all know it can be difficult and challenging at times. But the most important thing is that you stay in harmony and in alignment with who you are, however difficult the challenges may be on your path. So let's dive into the actual reading itself. But before I actually go through the reading, what I wanted to let you know is that I've recently purchased a pack of runes because I felt guided to use runes more in my work. So what we're going to do to start off this reading, and I've just dropped a rune there, so bear with me a moment while I pick that up. Actually, I've dropped two, but I'm not going to be using them in the reading, and I know we usually do that, but I'm going to give it a big shuffle so that we can look at the theme of May 2022, what's coming up for us, and what do we need to work through at this current time. So I'm going to pull a rune, and then we're going to look at what it means, and then I'm going to be providing you with a much more in-depth Soul Pathway reading using my Soul Pathway Oracle cards. What I will say, obviously, with those readings, if you would like a personal in-depth reading with regards to yourself and your path and what it is that you're going through, I'd love to assist you on your journey. You can, visit my website at www.thesoulpathway.com, or you can always email me personally at andy@awakenyoursoulpathway.co.uk, and look forward to connecting with you if you do want one of those personal readings. Alternatively, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get back to you as well. But let's give these a bit of a shuffle and then dive into the actual reading itself. Okay, so I'm going to just put these on the ground here, give these a bit of a shuffle, close my eyes, and then pick one that I feel guided to. Okay. Let me pull that one. Put the rest to the side for the moment, and we'll see what this one is. And it's actually completely blank. That's very strange. I didn't think there was a blank card. Well, I don't know what this means, but there is a blank rune, which could mean starting a blank slate, a clean slate, beginning your path, from the beginning. So no matter where you are on your path, allow it to unfold. But let's see what it says on here. So we've got YR, and here we look. The key words here is the U tree, eternity, following a new direction, a radical change, complete success, and maximum protection. Now that is beautiful. So, you know, what I said about starting a new slate, you know, here it says starting a new direction, beginning a new direction on your journey and path. So that is beautiful. This does not correspond to the period of a year or hour, but rather a time out of time. So this could be a new stage and phase of your journey where you are beginning something new. You're taking a new direction in your life. And you know what I always say with that, as I've mentioned on many of my videos in the past, is that it's essential for you to connect with your soul and follow what is being guided within you. Because often we look at the externals of life, you know, what we're doing for career, how we're earning money, and you know, what is the material success which we're looking for in life. And I wrote a post about this the other day, and often our soul is just yearning for simplicity, so you can be happy, content and fulfilled with that simplicity in your life. It doesn't need to have this complexity at which we all feel is needed, but you have to follow your soul as well as I do, as well as each and every one of us, so that we can be happy, content and fulfilled in exactly what it is that we do. So let me pull my cards, my Soul Pathway Oracle cards. And as I mentioned, if you've got any questions or comments throughout this reading, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back with you. So give these a little bit of a shuffle first. So we'll see where you are on your path right now as a collective, and what it is you're going through, and how, more importantly than anything else, how you work through those shifts and changes on your path so that you can live more in alignment with your soul. Because, as I've mentioned, we're often looking for the complexities of life and striving for this wealth and fortune, and yet our soul is quite simply yearning for this peace and tranquility within, this harmony that we're all striving towards. And for me personally, that is where I feel on my path right now. It's essential for me to find that peace within, regardless of what is going on around me. It's essential for me to have that peace within myself, so that I can be the best version of myself, not only for who I am, but for those people that surround me. You know, because everybody wants to be surrounded by this peace. You know, so let's have a look and see what comes up for your journey and path. And we will just check in. Perfect. Let's have a look at that one. Beautiful. And this very much relates to that rune as well, actually. New beginnings. So new beginnings are very important for each and every one of us. We've got to discern with what is right and true for us as we move forward on our path. And the card here is Soul Awakening. So this is being guided by, you know, what is awakening from your soul. And again, not looking at all these conditions and patterns of the ego, but really aligning with what is calling you within your soul, so that you can move forward with that peace and tranquility, so that you can begin loving yourself, you know. So that's the first card on where we are on our journey right now as a collective. And we're all awakening in many ways, awakening to the world around us, but more importantly, that world within us. Because as you awaken, you start to realize what is setting your soul on fire, what is giving you that happiness, contentment and fulfillment. And there you can move forward, you know, with, again, what's right and true for you. So let me read out what I've written for the Soul Awakening. So Soul Awakening can often occur as a shake-up in your life. in which formerly buried aspects of ourselves suddenly become so evident that they can no longer be ignored. We may find ourselves in moments of crisis in which our souls are yearning for deeper meaning and connection. What once was familiar somehow seems foreign. The unconscious becomes conscious as attributes of your soul are revealed. If you've pulled this card, be honest and transparent with yourself as your shadow is being uncovered. Although this may be uncomfortable, this will allow you to heal and awaken to who you truly are. Now that's an absolutely beautiful card. One of my favourites, actually, with regards to our soul pathway or spiritual journey, because when it comes to awakening, when you are connecting with those unloved and unseen aspects of self, those aspects of yourself that have been buried deep within you, this is very much the beginning of your journey, where you start to step on a path of alignment as you choose to live life on your terms. But what's important when you go through a soul awakening experience, or you awaken to these buried aspects within, is that you embrace and embody them instead of deny them, because so many of us deny some of these experiences that may be happening around us or happening within us, and this can cause us more pain in the long run. Because like with your shadow, and so many of you know that my work is all shadow work, like with your shadow, if you are not honouring and accepting your shadow, you will start to feel it more. It will start to unearth itself. When it does unearth itself, when it's been buried for years and years, it can cause you extreme pain or trauma. So it's essential when you connect with those shadow aspects, those wounds within, that you allow them to rise, so that you can transmute that pain into power, so that you can begin healing and loving yourself. So that's a beautiful card. It's really important for you to honour those awakening experiences. What's being called from your soul, and are you allowing yourself to truly awaken from within? Or are you suppressing and repressing those aspects even further, which could be causing you more pain? Connect with your soul and courageously follow what is being called from within you. Okay? So let me pull 3 more cards to see what is coming up for you. As I said, if you've got any questions or comments, and if you'd like a personal soul pathway reading, please let me know. My reading dates are always on a Monday and a Friday at the moment, and I can also do the odd weekend here and there as well. So if you would like a reading, I'll pull out that card because it just jumped out the pack. These readings are very deep and introspective, So what we'll do is we'll pull 2 more cards and see what comes through. Okay. There's one more there. Okay, there's another one there. So we've got our 3 cards for this reading, and we'll see what comes through. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. These cards are absolutely fantastic. And one of the cards is actually my favourite of the deck. And if you know that I've said that before, you may already know the card that I've pulled out. But the first card I've got here is the spirit animal of the horse. And what is the spirit animal of the horse all about? It's all about connecting with your mission and purpose, and having the courage, power and strength to follow through with it. Because horse very much relates to horsepower. Cars are run on horsepower. That is, that obviously speaks about the power of the engine. But this more so relates to the power within you to create what it is that you want and desire in your life. You know, the spirit animal of the horse is beautiful, but you have to acknowledge that power within you to work towards that which you want in your life, so that you are living a life in alignment with who you are. Again, very much goes back to the soul pathway as well, or the soul awakening experience. You know, so let me pick out the horse, spirit animal of the horse, and see what we've written in the booklet here. Here we go. Spirit animal of the horse brings you horsepower, the driving force to achieve your goals and dreams. Horses are known for their sensitive and loving nature, and have a deep sense of compassion as they connect with those around them. If you have chosen this card, then now is a time for you to use the medicine of the horse to accelerate you towards your desired outcome. Tune into your passion and purpose as you align with what sets your soul on fire. And I used that phrase just earlier in this video, so very much synchronistic, you could say. This will bring you the motivation and inspiration to focus on what you love, and you will notice a greater sense of freedom in your life. So isn't that a beautiful, beautiful first card there? But when it comes to honouring the sensitive and loving nature of who you are, for me that's all about, you know, following that calling within, because the sensitivity is that soul calling. You connect with those feelings within, and as you honour them, you start to realise that these are the things that are important for you to follow. It's like trusting your instincts, trusting your guides, and knowing, obviously, they will be there to assist you in getting you to where you want to go in your life. But it's essential for you to use that horsepower within, use that passion and purpose, because you've got to apply action in your life, because with action you create results. So you can't neglect the action aspect. You need to apply the action in order to create the outcomes you desire and want in your life. So that is a beautiful card, but as with everything, it relies on you to move forward and progress on your path. Okay, so the next card we've got is my favourite card, as mentioned, Spirit Animal of the Turtle. The Spirit Animal of the Turtle is all about honouring the gifts of nature, and this for me is about honouring your sacred path. I talk about the red road when it comes to shamanism, and walking the red road is to follow that sacred path in knowing that spirit will guide you in each and every moment, and you can choose a path that's right and true for you. It doesn't matter what other people's path is, but what does matter is how you choose to live life in accordance to your own path. The black road is that path that's riddled with, you know, these conditions and patterns of the way you've been taught to live your life, which don't bring you that happiness, contentment and fulfillment, and often cause you to turn to things like drugs and alcohol and other, you know, things that will satisfy your ego rather than your soul, that will, you know, mask your pain. But as you connect with your sacred path and the red road with regard to the spirit animal of the turtle, you'll be much more fulfilled and content within your life as you move forward. But let me share with you what I've written about the spirit animal of the turtle, because as I said, one of my favourites. So the spirit animal of the turtle invites us to honour the beauty of this sacred planet and all its living beings. Symbolically, turtles are known as the most ancient symbol for Mother Earth. They teach you of respect, love, courage, honesty, wisdom and humility as they pass down knowledge from the ancestors. If you've chosen this card, now is the time for you to connect with Mother Earth, to support you and guide you through your life's journey. Though at times it may be slow and steady, soon enough you will find your way home. Call upon the turtle to bring clarity and vision as you walk your own path with balance and harmony. It's an absolutely beautiful card. So it's honouring the beauty of nature, but also the gift of life, which is you. You are the gift of life. You know, we all need to recognise and notice the beauty that is within us. But with regards to the turtles, you know, operate from a slow and steady pace. And this is inviting you to go with the flow of life. Take it slow and steady and allow your journey to unfold naturally as it's meant to. But as I said with the spirit animal of the horse, you've also got to apply action. But it doesn't need to be this forceful action. It just needs to be action towards your goals and dreams at your own pace, so that you can allow your life to flourish in its own beautiful way. So that is one of my favourite cards. So we'll look at the final card of the reading, which very much connects to all of it. So as you begin to do that, you connect with the new moon. And obviously it's not a new moon at the moment, we've just gone through one. But the new moon is all about new beginnings and starting afresh and anew. It's, you know, if we look back at the rune that I picked up, it's starting a clean slate. But with new moons, what you want to do is write down your goals and outcomes and what you want to achieve in your life. And with the spirit animal of the turtle, go at your own pace. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, so the new moon is a beautiful time for new beginnings, but you have to honour what that new beginning is for you. So let me read out what my Soul Pathway Oracle card deck shows, and we'll see what appears here. Okay, so the new moon. New moons are the time of rejuvenation and renewal, as they represent the beginning of a brand new cycle. They bring us the energy of a fresh start and offer you the chance to set new goals and intentions. New moons also offer a time of cosmic cleansing, which allow you to reset, recharge and refocus. It is the ideal time to plant new seeds. If you have pulled this card, make time for quiet reflection. Go inward as you consider what you would like to bring into your life. New moons usher a new phase of your spiritual journey. Notice opportunities for growth as you embark on a fresh new adventure. So isn't that beautiful? So if we've, you know, I don't know if that was the blank rune. Yeah, that was the blank rune. So we've got the blank rune here. This is all about clean states and a brand new start. You know, and this is very much related to the new moon anyway. If you put those two together, they're very much synchronistic and very much in alignment. So, you know, allow fresh new beginnings to bring to you, you know, a new adventure, a new phase of your life possibly, but more importantly, new beginnings. As you do that, you really have to look at yourself and the awakening experiences that are showing up to you. What is it that you're being called to do? Because as you do that, you can rest, rejuvenate, find that place of peace so that you can reflect on what you truly desire and want in your life as you push towards your goals and your dreams with the spirit animal of the horse. And call upon the spirit animal of the horse to give you that horsepower to push you through those challenging times and moments in your life. But as you do so, don't feel the need to force anything in any way, shape or form. Go with the flow of life and at that slow and steady pace of the turtle, and allow everything to unfold naturally. but allow this new moon to bring new beginnings. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our reading for May 2022. So I do hope you found this to be valuable and insightful for the month ahead. As I said, if you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them in the comment section below. And also, please visit my website at www.thesoulpathway.com. And if you would like a personal Soul Pathway reading to connect with where you are on your spiritual journey, then I'd love to guide and support you as well. You can book a personal Soul Pathway reading also through my website. And with that, I will say take care, much love, and I wish you all the best for the month ahead. Speak to you soon, and bye for now.